Hi guys, and welcome to another Technique Tuesday. This Tuesday I would like to talk about your toolbox. So I think Brent, Joanna, and I have all brought up talking about a toolbox, but I want to explain that a little bit more for everyone. So in your toolbox is any tools that will help you with your acting. So I'll go through some of the tools that I use. For accents, I have a couple phrases, a couple little sing-along songs, things that will get me into different accents very quickly, that after saying them a couple times or saying them one time, I can get my voice and my accent out very, very quickly. So I have that so that I can switch. If one scene I'm American, one scene I'm British, all I have to do is say this one phrase and I am there. So I have that in my toolbox. I have it written down so I never can be like, oh, what was that scene? I have it there. I actually have my toolbox in two places. So I actually have a notebook that I have it written down, and then I have it in my notes in my phone just in case I'm on set or I get a last minute audition, anything like that, so that I have it with me at all times, because I sometimes forget my notebook at home. So I never forget my phone. I have it in there as well. The second section of my toolbox is actually songs. So I have songs that will make me happy, that will make me sad. I do have a couple songs that bring out like an anger or what I can turn into anger very quickly. So any songs that you know that strikes an emotion in you, or you hear it and that strikes an emotion in you, write it down in your toolbox. Now for happy dancey songs, I think I have like 5 listed, because I know for a fact if I listen to one of those 5, I am dancing by the end of it. I'm dancing 30 seconds into it. So I know that emotion I can get to very quickly. Now for sad songs, sometimes I'll listen to a song and I will be bawling my eyes out. I'll listen to the same song 3 days later and I won't have that same emotion. So I have, I think, about 15 sad songs listed, just to try to make sure I can get there. If this song's not doing it for me right now, switch to another one, see if that one causes the emotion that I'm looking for. But it just gives me a couple more options on that, because sometimes it's a little harder for me to get to that, especially if I'm in a very, very happy mood. To go from a very happy mood to a truthfully sad mood, I need a couple more songs. I know that about myself, so I've added those into my song list. The third section that I have is actually for anything I notice about my acting. So if I'm in class and I notice to be withdrawn from a scene, or to feel like I don't have that connection with my partner in whatever way I need it, I literally need to not talk to my partner almost up until the scene. So I don't talk to them even when we're setting up. I act like they're annoying me, that kind of thing. That draws that. So I write those type of things that I've learned from myself from class. If I need to be flirty, if I need to be sad, if I need to be very, very connected with my partner, anything I'm seeing about myself that it's like that works really, really well for me, I write that down in my toolbox so that the next time I need that kind of emotion, that kind of connection, that kind of disconnection, I know what I've done before that has worked. And I can go back to that and try that again, because it's not going to hurt anyone for me trying it. If it doesn't work, we try something else on set. But at least I started with something. The director's not being like, hey, I need you to be super connected and you guys haven't spoken all day. That's not going to help with me. I need to be talking to that person throughout the day, all that kind of stuff. Or if you don't have your actor there that day, they're doing other scenes or they're not on set yet, talk to the wall, talk to a pillow. I don't care what it is. Create that relationship with the person. That's what I need to do sometimes, is I need to give their personality, their persona to an object, to a wall, something, so that I continue talking to them and have that ready to go, so that when they come in, I feel like we've been talking for 3 hours about whatever we're arguing about or whatever we're talking about in our scene. So that's for me. Those are some of the things that I've written in my toolbox. Hopefully you will find things about yourself through this, and it also helps with just knowing where you can get every time for a scene. You can go from super sad to super happy. And when you know that kind of stuff about yourself, it's very quick for a changeover of scene. And it might take the lighting crew or the camera crew 10 minutes longer than it takes you to get there. And that's great as an actor. You don't want everyone waiting on you. You want to be waiting on everyone else. So hopefully this will help you guys with filling your toolbox a little bit more, but also it helps you just understand what we're talking about when we talk about the toolbox. All right, guys, have a wonderful week and an amazing Tuesday. See ya.